92.7. We stay on the opposition NPP because the party's constituency executive elections were marred by pockets of disturbances over the weekend, with incidents of violence, disruptions, and heightened security concerns reported at some polling centers. One of the most talked about incidents occurred in Afija East, where social media activist and politician Okatakyie Afrifa was apprehended after allegedly attempting to disrupt the electoral process. In Bantama, voting was suspended on Saturday following disturbances that forced the Electoral Commission officials to withdraw from the exercise. The election, however, resumed and was successfully concluded on Sunday. Our Northern Bureau Chief William Evans Income was on the ground covering these developments. He joins us live now with the latest on this. William, first of all, let's begin with Afija East, which has dominated political discussions over the past 24 hours. What exactly happened today, if you can remind us?
Well, so on Sunday, Okatakyie Afrifa had gone there to stop the process because, according to him, there was a court injunction barring any process to electing constituency executives. But that action did not sit well with the organizers of the election and, for that matter, that police, because what I've been told is that he was a bit aggressive, and the police felt he was undermining security. So there was some level of exchange in terms of words, and some guys who had also accompanied him, according to report, allegedly opened fire, and that created some level of scuffle between the police and then, his team. In the course of that, he was arrested, but he also sustained some injury. As I speak to you now, he's still under police guard at the Mampong hospital receiving treatment. And I've also been told that the other guys who were also apprehended, they are still in custody and they are being prepared for court.
In Bantama, the initial process was disrupted on Saturday before voting resumed on Sunday. How was the situation brought under control, and perhaps how the election eventually proceeded?
Well, so we all thought that it wasn't going to happen because an injunction had been served on the exercise. But let me also place on record that in the lead up to Saturday and Sunday's exercise, a communication had come from the national headquarters of the opposition NPP, stating that only two constituencies had issues. That was Afija East and Asante Akim Central. So the Bantama, we understand, issue came up in the morning, and right after that particular injunction was served on them, even though there was some level of defiance because the EC had withdrawn their services because of the injunction, but the exercise was still being carried out by the executives of the Bantama constituency. And in the course of that, as we reported, some guys also invaded the place and then decided to disrupt this whole process. But yesterday, it happened. Beatrice, I'm unable to tell you whether what happened yesterday is something that you will call legit, because as I speak to you now, the national headquarters, a letter has been issued by the national headquarters of the opposition New Patriotic Party, signed by the chief scribe of the party, stating that they are going to review what happened in some of the constituencies.
And that would include Bantama.
Bantama is part of it.
But okay, so but just tell us, really, hours after the incident in both Bantama and the other area where Okatakyie is, how would you say these two constituencies are like now?
So come again. Are you talking about whether
the atmosphere in these two constituencies in particular that had the issues on Saturday and Sunday?
Well, so yesterday it was charged. Nonetheless, the exercise continued. They were able to elect their constituency executives. The same thing also happened in the Bantama constituency. Yes,
so calm has returned.
There wasn't any incident, but they did the exercise.
So there's calm. That's what I mean to ask.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's calm.
All
there's
right.
a calm as I speak to you.
Thank